Well, hey again, everyone. This is Bob from Hot Rock Central, and not too long ago, just a couple of weeks ago, I was sweating bullets because I had just recently gone off grid, and wouldn't you know it, just a couple of weeks later, a storm comes rolling up from Florida, and it's supposed to linger around here in South Carolina for about 3 days. And so I'm thinking, damn, am I going to be able to survive this? I've got plenty of battery reserve here, about 60 kilowatts, and got overkill on solar panels. So, even during bad times, stuff like that, as long as it doesn't last too long, I can make it through it, no problem. But anyways, we went through the storm and everything, and it didn't turn out to be as bad as we thought. It did hang around for 3 days, but during the second day, the sun came out and got the batteries back up. So I never did lose more than 50% off my battery bank. So that was good. But I was thinking, if I did run into a situation like that where we had a really long spell of dank weather where I couldn't produce a whole lot of power to charge the batteries, what would I do for extra power? So this is what I came up with. Now I do have a 1200 watt generator just laying around here that I've been sitting here for years. It's never been used. So I got it out and got it cleaned up. And this inverter here is generator capable. I could stick a generator on it, but the thing is the maximum amperage you can get out of something like this is maybe about 80 amps, I think. It might not even be that. It might be 60. So I had to think of a better way to get more amps into the system if I needed it, and this is what I came up with. Now I've got an extra 120 amp charger sitting right here that's not being used, and so I decided, well, if I hook up the generator to a bridge rectifier, and if I have enough power coming out of the generator, I could generate up to 120 amps off of that thing there into my system. So what I did is I took an old Victron heatsink from a charger that burned up on me, and I got a 200 amp bridge rectifier there, and the only thing I'm waiting on right now is a capacitor for it to clean up the DC. And once I get that hooked up, we'll find out just how much power I can get out of that charger there from 1200 watt generator. However, I think 1200 watts is probably going to be pretty low, and I may be lucky to get maybe 50 amps out of that thing. So I may have to step up to a bigger generator. But anyway, so I'm waiting on the capacitor to come in, and once that comes in, we'll get this all hooked up and fire up that generator and see what kind of power we can get out of this thing. So stay tuned for that. All right, we're back on my generator to DC to solar charger project. Finally got the capacitor in, so now I got that mounted, and I just wanted to show you all what the waveform looks like without the capacitor. Okay. Alright, so you got a little bit of a ripple there without the capacitor, so it's not a true DC wave. Now let me get this capacitor hooked up here and show you the difference. Alright, here we go. Now the capacitor's hooked up. Now we'll hook this up here. And look at that. Nice, clean, straight wave. Good DC. That should be able to go into the charger without causing any issues. So anyways, we're going to get this hooked up, and tonight, just before sundown, when there's no electric coming in off the solar panels, we'll fire up the generator and just see exactly how many watts I can get out of a 1200 watt generator with this square wave bridge here. So stay tuned for that. We'll be right back. Well, all right, we've got it hooked up and it's running, and the amperage is falling a little bit. I've had it running for about 10 minutes, but it was almost up to 10 amps coming out of the generator. Now it's down to almost 7.5, and That's what I'm getting out of the charger. I was getting about 32 amps out of the charger. So that's pretty wimpy for a 120 amp charger. I could really need to step up to probably a 2500 watt generator so I can get about 65 amps out of this thing. So anyways, there's another successful project, and there's the DC bridge down there that's sending the DC into the charger here, and everything worked like it was supposed to. So we've got another success here. All right, guys, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.